here, welcome. If you're returning, thanks for your return. We're going to go straight ahead and get into this message. But first, I want to give thanks to the Most High God for being all seeing, all knowing, all present, all powerful, being all good, being the only wise God, and giving thanks to my ancestors for their spiritual strength, wisdom, and knowledge, and giving thanks to my angels and my spirit team for their guidance and support. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into this message. We're going to start off with some ancestral messages first. The first one says, your prayers have been heard. Okay, let's see what else. Let's see what else. Come through, ancestors. Okay, so we have soul contracts lit, divine partnerships. Okay, so we got the life for some divine partnerships, which is amazing. It says, make room for the new, let go of what no longer serves you. Okay, and wealth is my birthright. Inheritance, divine right, universal law. Understand that wealth is a part of your divine birthright. Claim it with confidence. Okay, let's get a couple of more. Okay, so a fear of abandonment. So this is a shadow. Wasn't even in this, supposed to be in this deck, but let's read it. It says past experience of being left alone, leading to clinginess of fear in current relationships. I am secure in myself and trust the stability of my relationship. Okay, so this relationship, this reading's gonna have something to do with a relationship. Okay, and the prayers have been answered to make room for the new. Wealth is my birthright. Okay. We're going to clear that fear of abandonment up at the end of the reading. I did see smart decisions down here. This says, test the process. We are guiding you. You are the change maker. Your choices will shift the lineage, release of the weight of the past, let go of burdens that no longer, that are not yours. Honor your roots, acknowledge where you come from. Call on us for strength, let go of fear. Okay. Momentum. It says let go of fear. Divine guidance is stronger than doubt. Momentum. Forgiveness, acceleration, positive movement. Build momentum with small, consistent actions that lead to larger results. Keeping moving forward. Take the initiative. Those are um, related to money. Okay, so keep going. The universe is on your side. Okay, so the prayers has been answered in the soul contract. Make room for the new. Wealth is my birthright. Okay, fear of abandonment is here. Trust the vision that's been given. Trust the process. Being a change, you are a change maker. Honor your roots. Call on us for strength. Let go of fear, momentum. Momentum, progress, acceleration. Okay. So it says the universe is on your side. Praise the Lord. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the reading and find out what Spirit wants us to know. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with this deck. Thank you for joining. Hello, hi. Okay, so we have hello. We have a chariot here. We have Cancer energy moving forward. Okay, could be some traveling involved. We have the Six of Swords. Okay, look like both energies are in movement. So we have Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so there's some type of victory. Okay, some type of movement here. Let's see. Cancer energy, Aquarius energy. So it looks like somebody is moving toward success or moving toward a victory. And they have to turn back around, or they move into calmer waters now. We have the Five of Swords energy as well. This is the energy of winning at all costs, by any means necessary. Okay, let's see, let's get some more energies here. Double Aquarius energy, Cancer. So somebody's traveling to win at all costs. It's another movement. Okay, this is the Knight of Cups. So this is a message of love. Someone could be sending a message of love. We got the bottom of the deck, this Page of Pentacles. So there's an opportunity for love here, for someone to send a message. Somebody's paying something. They look at it as a business opportunity. Okay. I'm gonna get some side messages. This was the outside influence on this situation. Okay, let's see where we want to go. Let's get some outside information. Okay, let's put some energy. Let's put some energy up under here. Let's see. Where we want to get some outside information. Okay, let's see who this meeting, this reading could be for. Okay, could be specifically for someone. Okay, so we have an anti-traffic specialist here. So this is, it says works to protect and combat human trafficking. Okay, so this has something to do with an anti-trafficking specialist, a farmer, works with land, food, or nature. What's on the backside of this? It's a shaman. Okay, it could be a shaman, a spiritual healer, and guide connection to ancient wisdom. Okay, so this anti-traffic specialist could be connected to a shaman. A farmer. We have a stalker. I'm looking at a stalker. Could be somebody stalking somebody. But this win at all cost energy, I don't know. Okay, we have a coroner and a public figure. A coroner investigates death, often determines cause or manner. Okay, and we have a model, a public figure. So this coroner could be related to a public figure, a well-known person in society, often in media, politics, or entertainment. Okay, we have a soulmate here, and a photographer. A soulmate and a photographer. Could be a soulmate of a photographer. Okay, then we have a model, has learned their lesson. Okay, represents beauty, fashion, or idea. Okay, so this could be definitely that definitely related to those energies. We have a librarian at the bottom of the deck. Okay, So take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, let's see. Just give me some outside energy. Ooh. Okay, let's start with this energy over here. So somebody is called to take the initiative. There's a momentum that is taking place. Okay, they ancestors is telling you to take the initiative, honor your roots. You are the change maker. Make room for the new. You could be related to a soul contract. Okay. Your prayers have been heard. Release the weight of the past. Trust in the vision that is given to you. Let go of fear. And there's a momentum, progress, acceleration, positive movement that you could have been experiencing. Okay, so we have abundance is moving towards you, financial flow. Okay, so it has something to do with some finances moving towards someone. The business opportunity here with this page of pentacles could be looking at an opportunity to start something new. There's a magnetic attraction as well. Let's see. A divine career purpose. So yeah, this has something to do with moving forward in a career purpose. Let's see. Get a couple more. Ooh. You have energetic protection. There's a past life connection here. Sacred bloodline activation and astral connection. So divine connection. It says pay attention to dreams and visions. Okay. So you're energetically protected. There's some sort of sacred bloodline activation here, ancestors. Um, says call on us for strength. Okay. You are the change maker. This could be definitely directly related to sacred bloodline activation. It could be in fear. Okay. There is a past life connection here. Magnetic attraction, financial flow. Okay, so we're gonna see. So this has definitely has something to do with a relationship. Okay, there could be some fear around a situation. Has something to do with divine career purpose. Okay, bottom of the deck is compassion is needed. So it's in reverse. There's a whole deck of reverse. Okay, so it could be in reverse. Take that how it resonates. So compassion is needed in this situation. Okay, Spirit, tell us which way you want me to go. So definitely some type of moving towards successes with this chariot. Okay, it could be moving toward calmer waters, towards peace. Someone is look like they're standing in the way. Somebody want to win at all costs. With this energy here, somebody is in the way of this flow. Okay, something definitely is in the way of this flow. Just moving towards success and finding peace. They're standing right in front of this Knight of Cups. Okay, this Knight of Cups, which is some message of love. So somebody could be on their way to someone to send a message of love. Okay, but there is um a page of pentacles at the bottom. So somebody is looking at a business opportunity as well. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and pull some cards underneath this energy. Let's see, Spirit. What is this? Okay, so there's a reflection, a cracked reflection. So somebody could be looking at something distorted. They could not be seeing clearly, seeing themselves clearly, or seeing the situation clearly. Okay, that there is a storm that came out too. Okay, let's see. Yeah, something was lost. Okay, so something was lost in this dynamic. Okay, somebody's been seeing something distorted with this reflection, this cracked reflection. This is a somebody not seeing something clearly. Okay, and then we have the storm. Okay, so something. This is definitely so something happened to cause this lost. This is the overall energy. Somebody's not seeing something, hasn't seen something the way it is. It's been distorted in some kind of way. Okay, so we're gonna put this over here. Let's find out a little bit about this energy. Okay, before we so let's see. Well, tell us what's the tea about this reflection. What's the tea about this reflection, Spirit? Okay, so somebody lost some money. Okay, there is somebody going bankrupt. Okay, they thinking they going bankrupt, but they really hasn't gone bankrupt. Okay, because this is a cracked reflection, a broken reflection. Okay, there's an offer that was presented. Okay, this looks like a clean offer. So somebody experienced a bankrupt and they was presented an offer. Okay. Okay, this is not someone who is in wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, because the wolf in sheep's clothing is in the reverse. All these cards are flipping upside down, and they're not running from a situation. Okay, so they're not running from this offer. This offer could be a good offer. Like I said, look like a clean offer. This person is not a wolf in sheep's clothing, and they are not running from a situation. Okay, so the reflection, we're on reflect. Okay, we'll get a couple more. Okay, so it says someone is looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting info. Okay, so somebody's doing a research on someone. Okay, it has jackpot, and they found out that somebody is winning big money, got an inheritance and some unexpected money coming. Okay, so it looks like, so the reflection that looks cracked right here, that appears to be something that is not, is that there is somebody who is bankrupt, but they're really not bankrupt. Okay, they are actually, they have a good offer. There's an offer coming toward them, or then the offer is here. So somebody's offering you, presenting an offer, and someone in sheep's clothing is in reverse. Okay, so they're coming as somebody who is not to be trusted. They're saying you can trust me. I'm not a wolf in sheep's clothing, and I'm not running. Okay, they could be looking you up and found some sort of jackpot that you have some type of money inheritance coming, that somebody could be trying to dust it off and make it look like it's not yours. Okay, so that's the reflection. Okay, that's the reflection. That's cracked reflection. It's a distorted reflection. Okay, so I don't know. What's to be questioned is if you are really bankrupt. Okay, because you could have some money coming in. Somebody looked you up and saw that, and somebody's not running, and someone is not a wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, so what's tell me about this storm? So there is a storm here. Okay, the overall energy. So there's a storm. Tell me about the storm spirit. Came out sideways. Dusting it off is sideways. Okay, so they could be in the process of dusting it off. They could be wanting to dust something off. They could don't know if they should dust something off in this storm. You could be experiencing a storm. You don't know if you should just dust something off or should you be phased or unfazed about the situation. You know, it's like somebody's like, well, I'm getting the energy. Somebody like they don't know if to believe it or not because of the way something is looking. The way they could be looking at themselves because the mirror is mirroring something back to you and it's distorted. Okay, so you're reflecting that you're broke in this distorted mirror. That's not the case. You got money. Okay, so the offer that's been presented to you is a good offer. It could be a bad offer. Okay, if we want to turn everything around. And the person said that they're not in sheep's clothing may just well be in sheep's clothing. And someone who is not running is, in fact, running from a situation. Okay, and you could wonder how they found you, or you could be wondering, how did this person know me or know about a situation? It says they looked you up. They probably said that they did not look you up. I don't know. Because this is you got to revert the way something is being looked at. Okay. It's been a crack distorted. So whatever you're feeling, go ahead and go with your feeling because there is a storm here. And you could be wondering if you should dust this off or you should be unfazed because it's sideways. In fact, you should be not dust it off and you should be phased about the situation because this looks like a red alert. You could be worried about somebody abandoning you because it is says this is a shadow over here where it says fear of abandonment. Okay, it could be fear of abandonment could be a question. Okay, so we have storm. Claire, tell us more about the storm. Okay, so somebody is kissing someone's ass. Okay, so you can feel like somebody's kissing ass. Okay, they are connected to some karmic friends at the bottom of the deck. Okay, this should be bringing some. Feel like this is a clarification message. Okay, kissing ass. So kissing ass is in the upright. They could be kissing ass, or they could be feeling like they're kissing your ass. You could be feeling like they're tied to some karmic friends. They are tied to some karmic friends. We got a group of people with their hands piled up together in agreement. Okay, tell us more about this storm. Yeah, fishing for comments. They could be fishing for comments, or you could be fishing for comments, or you could be fishing for some type of confirmation. Okay, about this person kissing ass. Okay, so let's see. Give me two more. Stalker came out. Stalker did come out in the energy over here. This okay. Stalker watching obsessed. Okay, so they said looking you up. I'm kind of getting the stalker vibe. So they could have. directly pinpointed you. They could have been reading your comments. Okay. It says moving on next. So they could be making a decision to move on and you could be the next person, or they could be moving on from you because they something came out that they are a stalker and are moving on. Okay, they can't karmic friends can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So they could be keeping you close for a reason. It looks like somebody is moving on, saying thank you next. They could have come from somewhere and you could have been the next person, or they could be moving on from you to the next person, or you could be moving on from them saying thank you next. You realize that they're a stalker and that they are tied to some karmic friends. Okay, so that clarified the reflect and the storm energy. Okay, so that should be helpful in a situation. Stalker did come out, and one of the people that this reading could be about or for. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and clarify these energies here with the chariot. So somebody is moving toward victory. Yeah, it says too busy winning. So somebody is definitely winning. Okay, could be a Cancer. That could be winning. Okay, they're moving towards success here. Okay, they could be intuitive. They could be following their intuition with this yellow vehicle. Okay, they're definitely on the road traveling somewhere. They could be moving. They could be going to a place where there's going to be victory, or they could have created a situation where they're moving away from, okay, to celebrate, or they could be bringing someone to victory in a situation. I'm being called to go ahead and light some of this Palo Santo. I mean, this sage. So I'm going to go ahead and light this real fast. Okay. So there was some sort of loss here. This person could have walked out of your life. Okay, made you feel bad about bad about yourself with this mirror reflection. Okay, due to some sort of storm that took place. They left you bankrupt, and it looked like they looked you up and found you had a jackpot. Okay, and they could have come in to take something that belongs to you, and you could be fear of them leaving a situation or leaving you. Okay, so let's see what else do these people need to know as far as a side message. Let's see. Let's pull some of this other energy out before we get into clarifying the situation. It says It says, I'm the one in charge for all the bullshit going on in your life. Okay. So this could be a Gemini or a Cancer I'm looking at the bottom of the deck. Okay. You could be a Gemini. They could be a Gemini. It could be a Cancer. They could be a Cancer. Okay. Yeah, definitely a carry Cancer or Aries that want to come out. Let me get a couple more energies. Somebody know it says you're part of you have a sacred bloodline activation. So that means your bloodline could be sacred. It could have something to do with your career or past. Um, Astral connection is you could be having visions or dreams about a situation. There is some type of magnetic attraction. Okay. There's a financial flow. Abundance is moving towards you. So they could know this. Okay, tell me more. Nothing else coming out. Okay, so that's it as far as this that. Okay, there's a hierophant, or they could be a part of a Pisces collage, part of a group of friends that's a Pisces. Okay, it says poison your drink, poison your food. So it could be, this could be significant. Okay, a hierophant could be part of a karmic friends connection. Pisces, Cancer, Aries, Gemini. Something about poison your drink. Let me see. Let me just clarify this one. This is major. I think that requires a little bit more information. Let's see. We're gonna clarify with this deck. Just get some more clarity. So it says poison your food or drink. Tell us about the poison your food or drink spirit. Has something to do with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, because I'm looking at this at the bottom of the deck. Okay. This is a contract, long-term contract, and some financial stability. This could be some paperwork, related to some paperwork. Okay, so it says more adventures. So more adventures is saying that embrace the unknown with curiosity, letting each journey shape your path and wisdom. So this could be someone clarify and poison your drink or food. This is for more adventure. Clarify more. Clarify more adventure. Okay, making plans. So they could be making plans to do this. Okay. Chart your course with intention. The future is yours to design and navigate. Okay, so this could be some sort of making plans for more adventure, supporting your drink or your food. Tell me more. Because we do have a Five of Swords to win at all costs energy towards this message of Knight of Cups. Okay. Okay, we have take precaution. Reunion, vigilant, receptive, and learning from each revelation as you navigate life's journey. Okay, so this is a path. I see something traveling. Like I said, they're traveling. There's two cards, there's three cards, that's the movement. Somebody either coming towards you with a message of love, or somebody's trying to get in the way of someone moving towards peace and success. Okay. Another energy came out as there's fast progress. Moving forward in this situation, it says move forward with swift precision and do what must be done. Okay. So this is someone's taking precaution to do what needs to be done. What needs to be done? Then I'm gonna go ahead and close that up. That's it for the. So what needs to be done? Someone's need deep healing. You could be a friend, someone's friend, Lena's friend. Fast progress for Lena's friend, because someone need deep healing. Okay, so there's some sort of somebody making poison your drink, more adventure, making plans, take precaution, fast progress. And then it could be for a friend, Lena friend. Somebody need deep healing. I interrupted your mail package out for delivery. Okay, so somebody should be receiving some sort of package. And there's a fast progress. Someone's making plans to poison your food or drink because there is more adventures coming. This more adventure looks like something, some plans or vacation or some adventurous events coming. This could be this person here that's coming with this Knight of Cups, or it could be this chariot that's moving towards some type of victory. is traveling. We have the page the Knight of Pentacles, so it could be some towards money coming towards you. Okay, so we're gonna keep that energy there. Let's see. So we're gonna go ahead and clarify these energies for as the chariot. See what's coming towards you. How we want to clarify spirit. Let's clarify with these energies right now. Okay, so we got making miracles. Make miracles. So it's at the bottom of the deck. Stay open. So open minded and receptive to the magic unfolding in your life. Okay? So something's happened. Someone's moving toward victory. It could be deceptive when it comes to this poison drink. I want to put some energy. Look, I don't want to, let's get some signs around this. Give me some signs around poison your drink. Okay, so it could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Someone is refusing some love offer. Damn, the sage is still burning. Let it burn. Let it burn. Okay, so let's see. Four cups. So somebody recent past of this poison your drink. Okay, with a Hierophant. Okay, we did see a Hierophant come up. This could have been a Lena's friend. This could be Lena. Okay, Lena, friend. You could be Lena, friend. Okay, recent past. It says that's a Hierophant. That's a Taurus energy. Okay, what clarified it is it's poison your drink because someone's refusing an offer in love. Somebody was like, this is like the energy of someone like, nah, I don't think so. I'm gonna ignore that offer. I don't want it. I don't feel good about it. I don't need it. Take it how it resonates. It can have something to do with this person's happiness, nine of wishes coming true. Okay, let's see. Tell me more. So we have a Queen of Swords. Okay, so this is a Queen of Swords energy. This is there was a conversation that was had. There were some clear boundaries that were set in place. Okay, so this is something that has been talked about. Okay, has something to do with a temperance. It could be your healing. It could have something to do with Sagittarius. It could have something to do with balance. It could have something to do with your peace. It can have something to do with you connecting to God, to the divine. This could have something to do with your intuitive abilities, your insight, what you're thinking, your mind. Okay, so that's poison your drink. Poison your food or drink. What's a surprise about poison your food or drink? What should this person know about somebody poisoning their food or drink? Okay, the surprise is that somebody was successful at this. So this could be causing you to experience some type of storm and to see something in a distorted view or vision or some things going on in your life with this storm. It says, I'm the one with all this shit going. I'm the one that's causing all this shit that's going on in your life. It could be Cancer, Aries, Gemini, um, Pisces. They're part of a Pisces collage. So the surprise is with this poison, they've been successful. It says Six of Wands. Okay, so what is your current energy at this time? What is the result of this poison? Okay, somebody could be feeling like getting you ready to do something. Okay, they could. The result of this poison could have you ready to go and do something. Take a leap of faith to go do something. They could be looking at the Six of Cups, your perspective. You know, this person is looking at your perspective of going to doing something. It could have something to do with the way things turn out with this wheel of fortune, how things turn out once it's done. Okay, so this is the result of the poison. Okay, how something's going to look once. It is done once you consume the poison. Take it how it resonates. Okay, so that is the poison. It's a new adventure, making plans, take precaution, steady progress. Somebody need deep healing. So they could be using you for somebody's healing. I did get still a Queen of Swords here. She's definitely part of some sort of healing situation. And she we want to balance things out through this temperance is also healing. Okay, so something was successful with this poison, with some port related to someone, recent past to this Hierophant. Who are the outside influences of this? Okay, this is a community of people. Let's get some outside influences on this, and then I'm gonna leave this alone. Okay, could have something to do with a Leo. Okay, could be having some conflict, chaos, competition, some confusion. Okay, let's see. What's the outside influences of this? Just three. Somebody was rejected. You could have rejected someone. They have photo proof of you rejecting someone. Okay, tell me more. Okay, somebody could be digging up dirt on you, looking for dirt on you, vice versa. Okay, so this is the outside influence of this poison. You got some type of evidence. And, okay, there's a divination abuser here. There's the outside influence of this poison that's supposed to be happening. Okay, there's an impersonator. Somebody could be impersonating you. Okay, wants to be you, acts like you, dressed like you, looks like you, copies you. They've been digging up dirt on you. They found some evidence, something you rejected. Okay, because it did said over here something about looking you up over here, and finding you having some sort of jackpot with this Knight of Pentacles. Okay, the surprise is success is that the surprise is that they've been successful at doing this. So this could have affected you in some kind of way. Okay, you could experience some sort of loss. Okay, because it did say loss. Yeah, and you could be uninterested in this divination abuser. Okay, so watch your mail. You could be receiving some mail. Somebody's interrupting your mail. I interrupted your mail out for delivery. So this is a hustling situation, making it rain. Focus on money, getting it, and getting it. They could be in their ego right now. They could know that somebody that they just in their ego and they move in silence. Okay, and they're haunted. They're haunted memories of flashback of trauma and some side effects. So those are the signs, side messages, side information that you could be aware of. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and clarify. Let me see something else. Let me do one more thing before I get into this. They could be cock blocking. Okay, from some evidence that was found. Okay, they could be trying to block something out now because they know that you know. Ooh, okay, so let's see. Let's see. Let's see. What other message do you have for this person? It says when you experience triumph, success is on the horizon. So you could have been going through something, but there's something that's going to come out of this. It says break the pattern. You were chosen to interrupt what broke us. So it could have something could have affected your relationship. This could have affected your relationship. Break the pattern. You were chosen to interrupt what broke us. When you experience triumph, success is on the horizon. And it says awards and recognition. Your hard work is being noticed. Expect a promotion, award, or public empowerment. Of public empowerment. It says when everything aligns, things will fall into place naturally. This has something to do with work. So they could be using your work to do something, getting to influence you in you some kind of way. They could make you create. They could have created all type of storms and different things to make it look like you're going through a hard time, where it makes you want to need them in your life. Is what I'm getting. Then you've been called to release the weights of the past. Release them. It says when you forgive, letting go of the past hurts will free you. It runs in your blood. The wisdom you seek already lives within you. Okay. It says every handshake and conversation brings golden opportunities because abundance is your birthright. It says I'm surrounded by people who inspire financial greatness because abundance is my birthright. It says when you reevaluate, time to reassess your choices or path. Fake support at work. Not everyone cheering for you at work is genuine. Watch out for hidden rivals. It says in the process of awakening, slowly becoming more aware of cautious. Cycles teach you it is if it keeps returning, things still something to learn. There's still something to learn. So if something keeps returning and something you keep experiencing or feeling or seeing or thinking, you keep dusting it off and you're unfazed by it, then that's something for you to pay attention to. Every dollar I receive multiplies and creates lasting abundance. Okay. I break all generational vows, contracts, and beliefs that tie me to financial struggle. So there's some type of commitment, there's some type of way you're thinking that you're broke, and you could be in the process of feeling like you need somebody. Okay, that could be like, I'm here for you, call me, I am financially free and independent because abundance is my birthright. So they could be claiming like they got all the money. If you need them to call them, and putting you in this situation where it could be weakening you, and based on how you're feeling and what's going on around you, you could not be thinking straight or seeing things clearly. That's the way that they are. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this. I'm looking at the abundance card. Okay, some cards fell. Okay, so loss was something you could have lost something or dropped something or couldn't find something or you could be looking for something because it says I interrupt your mail out for delivery. Okay, you might want to check with the apartment manager. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna put these away and we're gonna go ahead and get into this message. Okay, Spirit. Let's see. Move these over here. Okay, so what do we need to know about this chariot? This Cancer energy. Okay. Ooh, damn. Almost nothing. Okay, so I got some blank cards. So there's some emotional guidance spread, empath guidance spread. So you could be an empath and you're not either not paying attention to your intuition, or you could be feeling something and you're not paying attention to about this chariot, about this success, about somebody moving towards success and bringing something home, or somebody saying this cancer is supposed to do something and bring something. It says your emotions, others. It says, I'm going to go ahead and do the spread for you. It could help you with this. Okay, I'm going to do the spread for you real fast. because it must be important it came out. Okay, so there's the empath guidance spread here. Okay, so I have 6 questions. It says your emotions about this chariot. Okay, you know something is moving forward towards success, victory, something's supposed to be winning, or something that they're talking to you about. You could be having, you could be enthusiasm about it. You could be stepping outside your comfort zone. Okay, so hold on. Let me clear this deck up. Hold on. So there are some things that you need to understand before you get too enthusiastic about this situation or take it will resonate. Okay, this is a Cancer energy. Okay, so it says, no, hold on, let me shuffle this deck real fast. So there's an empath guidance spread. So I'm saying you could be an empath, but you're probably not following your intuition. You're not following, paying attention to the signs. Okay, so this is going to let you know the emotions around the situation. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so the emotions around the empath's guide spray. So your emotions around the situation. Okay, you can feel like this is healing. You can feel like this is balance. You can feel like this is peace. You can feel like this is heavenly. You can feel like this is, you know, temperance energy, Sagittarius energy. Okay. Others people's emotions, the others' emotions about this situation is they feel like they're gonna win. You know, like this is a win-win situation. Okay. So it says empathic influence. So the empathic influence. So it could be the empathic influence. Okay, so the empath influence is influenced by this Queen of Wands. Okay, so there's a Queen of Wands who's influencing what you could be feeling. Okay, we have boundary settings. Boundary settings. Something else. Okay, so it says 4 of Wands. So your boundary setting, you could be sleeping on them. You could be sleeping on your boundaries, and you setting boundaries. You sleeping on them. You're not setting any boundaries. You're sleeping on the boundaries that's supposed to be set in place. You're not setting any boundaries. You're sleeping on them. Okay, you could be looking at it as you could be sleeping on the Page of Wands. You could be sleeping on this inspired endeavor. You could be sleeping on the changes that's going to come from this Page of Wands. This is a 4 of Wands. It could be a Libra energy. Okay, then this is Leo, Cancer, and a Taurus energy. Inspired action. Okay, so your support system. Your support system. Whoa. Okay, so your support system is surrounded by a magician. Okay, there's some magic done around your support system. Your support system is a group of people, right? That's your support system, or what you're supporting. The system you're supporting is has to do with a magician. Has to do with manipulating energy with this magician. It has something to do with somebody walking away. 8 of Cups. Somebody walking away from love, walking away from a situation. Okay, it's supporting somebody's sadness, somebody being sad, and somebody walking away from someone that they love. Okay, they could be it's supporting some type of sadness of someone experiencing some sort of loss with the 5 of Cups. It's supporting some sort of nightmares, some sort of mental anguish. Okay, where people are unable to sleep. Okay, so that's the support system. That's the system you're supporting. Okay, so the empathic gift. Okay, so the gift that um, you could be receiving for this is the truth. Okay, so the gift that's coming out of all of this is the truth. The Ace of Swords. Okay, so it should be cutting through any type of illusions, okay, about how things are going to turn out. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. That's the gift. You knowing the truth and you knowing how things is going to turn out based on your input and your actions and your situations related to it. Okay, so that clarified the empathic spread. Okay, so that's something to help you with your empath abilities of knowing what's going on. Okay, so you could be feeling some type of enthusiasm about the situation. Okay, it says let excitement drive your actions. So this, this of course, cherry, anybody winning toward being successful is definitely something to be excited about, based on information that they told you. But because you have this storm and this reflection that something is not, you're not seeing things the proper way, then now that you know the truth, then you can adjust accordingly. Okay, so we have step outside your comfort zone. Okay, so you could be called to step outside your comfort zone. Grow. Oh, let me read on the back of this enthusiasm card because it says sacred self touch. My body is temple of healing. So they could be using you for some healing abilities. They could like somebody ciphering your energy. They could be using you to heal a situation while you feel terrible about it. Okay. You can come in. I'm on a live. You just go to the room. Okay, there's some type of sacred, keep it open. You can go the other way. Oh, so okay, so there is some type of sacred touch, self touch. My body is a temple of healing. So it's like this could be causing you some type of fear right now, knowing this. Okay, so it's a sacred self touch. I don't know if they could be wanting you to touch it or your body or something like that. They could be wanting you to participate in some kind of way in some situation and sacred touch of self. You could be enthusiasm about that. Like that's all I gotta do is sacred touch myself. My body is a temple for healing. So they could be telling you, well, all you have to do is do this. Okay. And it could be stepping outside your comfort zone for a situation like this. You could be not experienced. You could not, yeah. This is supposed to be activating your higher self connection. I merge with my eternal self. So you're merging with your eternal self, looking for some type of victory. You probably feel like all you have to do is, you know, what I just said. But let's pull a couple more energies around. Now we're gonna pull three. We can clarify that, okay, when I'm done. So the next is the Six of Swords energy. So this is moving to calmer waters. This could be like moving towards a place where you could be financially free now. This could be a promise of you being able to get away with whatever is going on. This could be a promise of you just moving and selling on to calmer waters. This could be, you know, something where you could feel like you could be getting away with being a part of this success. So endeavor with this Cancer. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and put some energies around this Six of Swords. Let's see what comes out. It says, what is the delaying? What is delaying your progress? So it could be have something to do. So I don't think you something is delaying your progress. It says parental healing. Heal the relationship with your parents, whether biological or chosen. So this could be you not being really feeling fulfilled during all of this. You could feel like, okay, I'm winning, or okay, I can move to calmer water, okay. But it's like your parental relationship is very important to you. So their call is calling for you to heal that relationship because that could be delaying a progress. It could be delaying something that needs to take place. Okay, then it says curiosity, explore what sparks your interest. So you could be curious about something. You have joyful creation on the back. I create from pure joy. So you could be like, I'm create. Oh, you mean I could create some type of success and happiness by the sacred touch and you know what I'm saying, and it's like I'm outside of my comfort zone, and you could be curious about this joyful creation, getting away with it, and moving to calmer waters, and so it shows that you don't have a relationship with your parents, and that's very important to you because what that tells me is that you could need some advice, and you trust your parents, and they could bring some sort of healing to you with their knowledge and stuff, but by you not being in contact with them, you just kind of like you're not for sure of what you're going to do, you're not for sure what's going on, you have no one to reflect on and talk to about this. Okay, we're going to go back and clear it one card healing at the end. Okay, so what else? It says I am empowered, my actions create positive change, so healing my inner child feels seen, heard, and loved. So it's like it says I am empowered, my actions create positive change, so you're empowered that this is what it says, you're empowered by creating some type of change, knowing that you healing something or you helping somebody, that you're able to help bring somebody to a place of calmer waters, to a place of peace. Even though you're curious about it, it's like the empower part is like I can actually do something to feel like I'm actually making a change in the situation, but you don't something about the way you're looking at it, you're not feeling comfortable with it. Okay. So it says healing my inner child. And on the flip side, it says healing my inner child, feel seen, heard, and loved. So something is have triggered your inner child, and you feel by doing this is going to heal your inner child. We're going to get more information about that. Okay. Because again, this is our perceptions, and somebody else is healing, and somebody else is, you're a part of somebody else plan, but you hurt the intentions, which is a system of being a part of. So it's looked like something. There's a storm going to come from this if you continue to move forward. There's too many red flags. I'm getting red flags. Okay, so next I'm gonna go ahead and clarify. Somebody's planning on doing something to win at all costs. Okay, this is like all of that success and moving to calmer waters. This is the energy of somebody saying winning at all costs and by any means necessary. That means whoever gets hurt, whoever loses, whoever take a loss, whoever comes up short, it ain't gonna be me. Okay, so there's some people walking away in the background of this five of swords. This person that they end up with all the swords. They took something. Well, they took whatever they said back from these people. It could be a word. It could be a conversation. It could be thoughts. Whatever they put in your mind, whatever they said to you, whatever conversation that took place. This person took it back. Okay, it's going to be taken back. Okay, because at the end of the day, it's this person that all they want is love. They want this love message of love to be delivered to someone for their own single purpose, and it has nothing to do with you, is what I'm getting. Okay, so we're going to clarify the Page of Swords. It says healing love. Love transforms all pain within me. So it's like, look, love transforms all pain within me. So your love transforms all pain within them. And they willing to do everything at whatever it takes to get it. We are clarifying the Five of Swords energy. We're talking about your love. So that's somebody else's love that they ready to smash and run away with and leave you empty, leave you with nothing. So it could be a Cancer, it could be a Taurus. Okay, your friend, Alina's friend. You could be a friend of Lena. You could be some they could be talking to you about somebody needs some type of deep healing. Okay, they telling you somebody needs healing, and all you got to do is touch yourself and do all of this other stuff. I'm seeing a devil now at the bottom of the deck. So these is toxic people. These are toxic situations. These are desperate measures. Um, Especially when it comes to your healing and your love and your sacred space and your sacred self. We have divine timing on the backside of this healing love. So everything that they're saying is like it's supposed to happen at a certain time. Okay. It's the divine time and cosmic time is at play. Events are unfolding according to the universe cosmic plan. So it's like winning at all costs. So at a certain time, they already told you about what time is supposed to take place. They already told you about what you have to do. It told you about what type of peace and calmness is going to bring someone else. You probably curious about it, okay? And everything's supposed to take place at a certain time. Your healing love. This is Aquarius energy, okay? It could be Aquarius winning at all costs. Take it how it resonates. So there are sacred battles here. So this is like this is some this is your sacred space and their sacred space coming into compact, coming into combat, coming into collision, coming through the truth of action. Is the truth about it is it's either you or them. Sacred battles, your sacred space, they sacred space. Okay, what feels good to you, what feels good to them. You know what I mean? So be mindful that you're not sacrificing your feelings and what you feel not comfortable in based on somebody else. Okay, let's get one more for Five of Swords, win at all costs. It says focus on your vision. Focus on your vision. Okay, this is what they telling you to do. Keep your focus sharp and align with your goals. So they could have told you at a certain time to focus on this, to do this. It says what you hold on to is holding you back. So it's like don't hold on to the negativity or your curiosity or your uncertainties. They basically they controlling your mind, telling you how to be to get them what they want while you uncomfortable. So basically, I'm getting you're trusting somebody that you shouldn't be trusting. It says focus on your vision. Okay, so this is like I'm getting some type of sex ritual. I'm getting some type of sex magic. I'm getting some type of sexual connection. That is bringing healing to somebody who is very dark. Who does not have your interest at heart, who does not care anything about you, and who's willing to win at all costs. Okay. It says what you hold on to is holding you back. So you could be holding on, they could be telling you that, or you could be feeling like, yeah, what you hold on to is holding you back. It's clearly telling you that. So what you're holding on to is holding you back. It's not going to help you. And they could be telling you that too during this sacred battle of healing love with the energy of trying to win your love and take from you. They siphoning your energy, is what I'm picking up. And they want you to be a part of it. And they're just talking to you, making it seem like it's cool and that you're doing big things, and that you're doing something so cool and helpful to someone else. And, making you feel like all you got to do is just you be by yourself and all of this stuff. But what it is going to leave you with a fucked up view of yourself and the storms you're going to have to go through and experiencing some sort of loss of abundance at the bottom of the loss. Okay. And blessings. Okay. And love. Okay. And your intuition because you're not following it. Because it's going to bring some type of change if you don't listen to it. Okay. And you're going to experience some type of loss. This is what I'm saying. Okay, so we got two more cards to clarify. We have the Knight of Cups. So this is the messenger of love. This is what they probably, letting you know that you're a part of. You're sending this message of love during this situation. You're sending this message of love during this divine timing. You're sending this message of love during this healing time, during this sacred self time, during you stepping outside your comfort zone and healing your feelings and your inner child and focusing on your vision. This is a message of love that they're saying that you're sending. Let's see. Let there be wisdom, pillar of strength, crown authority leadership. So this is a crown authority leadership. This is where they controlling your mind. Your crown authority leadership, a pillar of strength. Let there be wisdom. Like Spirit said, be wise about this. Okay, don't put yo. Don't let nobody tell you what love feels like. Don't let nobody. You're putting somebody else's love before yourself. Basically, that's what I'm getting. And they using your mind to make you feel like this is a lovely thing, but it's not. It says open the door to my home. So you're opening up the door to your home, to your safe space. You know what I'm saying? To your sacred space. You open up the door to your home where your door of your home is being open to some dark entities, some dark spaces, some dark people, some dark situation that's going to bring pain, hurt, loss, and abundant loss and everything else. You're opening up your home to that, is what it says. And it says the warrior spirit on the bottom of the back. It says something about speaking the truth. So it's like this is calling you to speak up, okay? This is calling you to say something. The warrior spirit, you are a fierce protector of truth and justice. Stand firm in your convictions and fight for what matters. So this is your time to speak up in this situation out of love during this message of love, just because you love yourself and you love your home and you love the things that you built and work for and you love what you have and you don't want to lose it, so I don't know, it's about open up the door to your dream home. This could have been something that's been told to you. This could have been a message that came to you, okay? But I'm getting two different messages from this. You're opening up your door to your home, to your sanctuary, or they could be telling you this is your strength is going to open up doors to, what I'm saying, having your own home or shit, something like that. By you being strong through this, you know, it could be painful or something. I don't know. Let me get one more energy around this. Okay, so how can I reinforce this shift daily? So they could want you to do something daily. They want you to do something on a regular basis. They want you to, you know, basically commit to this. They're saying you can get your own home from this. You can have a dream home. They just really blowing up your crown chakra. They blowing up your crown chakra. Don't close the door. It wasn't open closed when you came in. Thank you. Okay, it says, how can I reinforce this shift daily? So they're saying they could be guiding you to take small, repeated actions, turn new perspectives into reality, to do things little steps at a time, and probably where you gonna feel comfortable in a situation. It says affirmation is saying I strengthen my new belief with action. So basically they've just, strengthening their new belief by just telling you one step at a time and just giving you a perspective and making it look like they're bite-sized situations that you can, you know what I mean, that you can do. They want you to do this at a regular basis, at a regular time. They setting you up for failure. They setting you up to siphon all your energy on the regular. To create all type of storms in your life unknowingly. Okay, so those are the four energies. We're gonna go back and clarify. At the bottom of the deck, it says it is after your long-term contract. This is a long-term contract. This is something that's gonna go on for a long period of time. And this is you even saying over here, because you're saying no to this person, because you could have said no at one time where you refused to offer, based on this Queen of Swords or based on what was said, and it's like about this healing energy. Getting, you're saying no, and that's why they want to poison you. This is why they want to poison you. The recent past of this poison your drink of food is this horrifying energy. So they're behind it, okay, because they want to be successful, or they was successful already in doing so. Okay, so you could be, what is it? Yeah, so it's for long term success. They're putting it out there to you. But with the over under our energy is that you're going to experience loss. You're going to have experience storms, and you're going to have a jacked up reflection of who you are based on what you did and not being able to see yourself as the way you normally would have seen yourself. And you may have fear of abandoning someone. You may be fearful of, um, not saying yes. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and clarify. It says this which part do I want to clarify with? I'm gonna see. Let me just pull a couple more energies. That says open the door to my dream home. Clarify that. So basically, it's a period of hidden information or uncertainty around this open my door to dream home. It also says the releasing some type of attachment. Whatever type of attachments you have to what they're telling you to do, they're telling you to let go of attachments to the outcome and trust the process. Okay? So they're telling you to release whatever you're bringing to the table basically and just trust them that you're going to get your home and all of this other shit. That's kind of what I kind of figured. You could be curious about a lot. A new chapter beginning, prepare for transformation. I got double transformation, and you could be just beginning something. Okay, it could be your drive for success. They want you to say yes. Okay, so under the curiosity, it's like say yes. Okay, be open to new opportunities. It says just begin. I take the first step today. So they want you to take the first step. Okay, the Herald is a major arcana, so this is major life changing situation. It's going to change your life forever. This is a new chapter begins. Prepare for transformation. So they're telling you to prepare for some type of transformation that's going to take place. Transformation again came out. So that's two transformations, double confirmation. That is going to change and create some type of transformation in situation. It's that a situation or individual is going through a significant change. So it says if somebody's going through a significant change through a process, okay, okay, so they're going to go through inherited truths is that understand inherited behaviors or traits from family members. So they're telling you like, okay, there's going to be some inherited truth. There's going to be some type of change or something that's going to take place. Inherited truth. Something's going to bring some type of change. Inherited truth that your family members could be looking at you differently about. It says I invite divine clarity into my mind. So it's like, it's like your curiosity, if you're clear about what you're saying, you're clear about what they're saying, is this really going to be a drive towards success? Is this going to be the chariot that's going to take me to success? Okay, that's what you're curious about. I'm on a live and sit your ass. Don't ask me about that phone no more. Get your books and stuff. I'm on a live. No, no. Okay, so this is what you're curious about. Parental healing. Parental healing. Okay, so it's something about you're also curious about listening to your heart. Heart listening came out. Okay, are you listening to your heart? Your generational curses carry through unspoken trauma. So you could be curious about, is this going to break the chains? Is this going to help, your lineage? This is probably what they're telling people, that this is going to help with your breaking a change in your family. Ooh, your life lessons. Learn from the current challenges you're facing. So this is a reflection. Okay, they're giving you a reflection of these life lessons and telling you about if this is going to break your generational curse pattern, where you're bringing them to peace and your parental healing and all that other stuff. Healing your childhood. Ooh, healing your childhood wound. Lord have mercy. Mm. This is a clue, a hint to uncover what's missing. So this is like your curiosity. If this is something that could be bringing you the clues that you need, I trust in my life's gifts will create impact. Okay, so if, if the gift that you're listening to is going to create some type of impact, and if this is the infinite potential, the magician, so you're wondering if like If somebody, some type of magician is telling you some type of magic or some type of things that they're working with to get you to, that's going to take you to this place of peace with the Six of Swords energy, moving to calmer waters. You got parental healing. Like they're going to help you heal your parental. Like this is like some information that's being used in a dark way that's supposed to be done in a light. Yeah, it's going to block your love blocks. Okay. It's going to initiate love blocks. Yeah, they're going to definitely initiate. They trying, yeah, they initiated love blocks. Start something new. Okay. And it's telling you it's going to block your love blocks. It's going to initiate some type of love blocks. Clear emotional blocks to deeper love. You can be curious. All that was curiosity. Like I said, a pile of it came out. Okay. So, mm, wow. This is, this is deep. This is sad. Okay, so what I always like to say is never, never block your intuition. It's like people, we'll talk about it. Just emotional guidelines. What should they know about these emotional guidance? Yeah, it's gonna break your heart. Through your swords. Empath guidance, whoever is empathically guiding you, is going to break your heart. So self, the sacred self touch, the sacred self touch. Tell us about the sacred self touch. Yeah, they say it's going to bring you the Knight of Pentacles. It's going to bring you long term success. It's going to bring you some type of reward. It's going to be something that you can pay, that you can use, that's going to benefit you for long term. It's like long term success. I said step outside your comfort zone. Okay, so that's clarified by be successful. You're going to be, they telling you you're going to be successful, and if you step outside your comfort zone. Okay. Okay, then what also came out is the Six of Swords in reverse. This Six of Swords in reverse is it's like you're not going to move. It's like you're not going to be able to get out. It's Six of Swords in reverse, like you're not moving to come in water. They're going to be successful, but you're not going to be able to get out. You're going to be stuck in this situation. You're not going to be successful. Yeah, you're going to be successful, but you're not going to be able to get out. Like it's going to be successful, but it's not going to be for you. It's like you're going to be successful, but it's not going to take you to calmer waters. It's not going to take you to calmer waters. It's not going to take you to a place where you need to be. Okay, so we got this parental healing. It says heal the relationship with under the Six of Swords. I move to calmer water. This parental healing. Let's see what they told you about this parental healing. Because what I'm thinking is like somebody took the ancestral messages and they're using it and selling it to people and giving it to people and introducing it to people or telling people about it to heal themselves for some dark energy for this sick person with this Six of Swords, with this Page of Swords energy that's not going to be successful. Yeah, for their own benefit. But let me just double check this parental healing. This is cleansing rituals. So this is supposed to be some type of cleansing ritual. Engage in rituals and purify your energy. So this is something that they're telling you this is what it's going to do. It's going to clear your parental, it's going to clarify your parents in some sort of way. Your parental, I'm getting your bloodline because it's supposed it says over here with some type of sacred bloodline activation that you're energetically protected and that this is a divine career path. And by them pulling from you, you're magnetically pulling is attracting something that from you, and that this is a financial flow. And with this being in the astral projection, this is just more like an orgasm or something. Excuse you know, it's like a OG is what they're pulling from you. Yeah, and they're telling you that it's supposed to cleanse your bloodline. parental healing, enjoy, engage in rituals, and purify your energy. Tell me more. And it's a fool. So they want you to go into this situation as a new beginning, as an innocence, spontaneity, a leap of faith, to be naivete, freedom, adventure, detachment, living in the moment, trusting in the universe, being carefree, following your instincts, engaging uncertainty, exploration, recklessness, a lack of direction, foolishness, risk taking. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see what else. Okay, so it says divine healing. So this is supposed to be healing your bloodline. They're telling you this, which is a lie. Okay, so let's focus on your vision. This is part of focus on your vision is I already know I kind of see where this is going. Okay, this is focus on your vision. Okay, something happened last year in the winter. Okay, so this is something that could have been going on for a long time. Follow your dreams. Okay, so you okay, follow your dreams. Pursue your passion fearlessly. Every thought and word and action I take creates a reality filled with love, peace, and creativity. So this is the win at all costs. So they're going to follow your dreams for you. You're not going to be able to follow your own dreams. This has been going on since the winter. They want you to focus on your vision, what you want for your life, so they can take it from you and cipher it from you during this exchange of event. Healing your aura. So restore balance and help to your energetic field. What they don't say speaks volume. What they don't say speaks volume. So what they're saying, what they're not telling you is saying a lot. Well, only what they're telling you is to do what they want you to focus on. And it's like having your cake and eat it too, having your visions, and all you got to do is do this at a certain day, at a certain time, for long term, and just to keep this energy alive. This dark energy is what I'm picking up. It is not cool. But I'm gonna keep on going. How can I reinforce this shift daily? So this they want you to do it on a daily basis. They want you to do it on a regular basis. My healing journey is sacred and I honor each step that I take. Release the past. So they don't want you to focus on anything that happened. They want you to keep it daily and focus on everything new and everything you want. They could be telling you to do it in the evening and in the morning time. Okay, we got the evening and in the morning. Okay, it's your healing journey. It's sacred, and I honor each step you take. So they're honestly, it says release the past. So they don't want you to focus on anything. They want you to focus on something new every day, all the time. It's like having your dreams and your visions and everything coming true, everything that you want. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, so let me. I already kind of see where this is going. I was Okay, I just clarified the self touch, the healing self touch energy that this Knight of Pentacles is supposed to be clearing. They want you to focus on fulfillment. Like I said, they want you to focus on fulfillment, doing your sacred touch, and they want hidden opportunities, look beyond the surface. So they want you to, focus on things they want you to focus on, or focus on things that's not theirs, that's not yours, or whatever brings you to some type of excitement. They want you to trust the unknown. It says the mystery hold great gifts. Okay, so it's like this is where your gifts is coming from. Trust the unknown. It says I'm a sacred vessel of divine energy and creativity on the back of this deck. Hidden opportunities as focus brings fulfillment. So, like I said, this is something that they want you to do on a regular basis. I already see where this is going. I want to stop and heal this energy right now because this is not cool. They be telling you your wish is coming true. Okay, that could have been, this has been going on for a long time. Okay, but what came out with this energy over here is this. Your reflections, you've been getting this wrong of yourself, and that you've been experiencing all type of storms and stuff in your life, and you are definitely experiencing some sort of loss. Overall energy is lost. Lost love. Okay. Wow. I wasn't expecting this. Um, so we're gonna go ahead and clarify the main energy, the parental healing. Okay, so clarify the parental healing. This is under the Six of Swords. Okay, the Chariot, yeah, that you're not moving towards success. Okay, parental healing is not moving you towards success. It's the Chariot in reverse. Okay, then the next is the curiosity. Okay, the curiosity under the Six of Swords. Curiosity. The curiosity is you're now out of the Nine of Swords energy because you was curious, kind of afraid about it, but now it's going to bring you out of the Nine of Swords energy. Okay, healing my healing my inner child feels seen, heard, and loved. Okay, so they telling you that it's going to heal your inner child, moving towards peace. Okay, we have an Emperor energy and a Queen of Cups. So it's like it's going to put you in a position to be a loving mother or a loving person. It's going to put you in boss mode energy to be, in control of your love life, to be in control of, to be, it's like our inner child wants love, right? And our inner child wants us to stand up and be the leader of them in a position where they can trust us. Okay, so that was part of putting you in boss mode. That's how it makes you feel loved, and it makes you feel healed, and it makes you feel this, and it makes you feel that, because it makes you feel like you're the one in charge of bringing love to your inner child. But in return, it's going to just bring some type of sadness to you. Okay, with the Five of Cups energy, and that is the truth. The Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's going to bring some type of sadness to you. Okay, so we have the healing, love transforms all pain within me. So this is a win at all costs. Okay, that you're going to transform this pain into love by winning at all costs. Let me clarify that. Patience required. So it said it's going to take time. The process needs more time to unfold naturally. And it says resistance. So you could have been resistant about this. Resistance will require more timing. So it's like relax and allow, just trust us, in this process. It's like this is healing love, pushing against something or someone. So you could be resisting because it's going to take time. And, it's like to win at all costs, that's just part of what they got to tell you in order to get their benefit from long term. So what's known, yeah, it has something to do with Two of Cups. So your healing process requires someone else. Okay, it could be healing love that you could be, it could be with a partner. They could be wanting you to do it alone or do it with a partner. Okay, it's like your partner is going, your healing love is going to heal someone else. They have Two of Cups came out, you and them. That's what they told you. This sacred battle. Okay. Okay, so we have sacred battles. Okay, so yeah, it's like give up trying to win at all costs. They want you to give up. Don't try to win at all costs. This is not your battle. This is our battle. We're going to fight this for you. All we need you to do is play a role. Give up your end because remember, a sacred battle is just two. It's like you and the other person. You know, it's either you or theirs, and they're wanting you to give up yours. Your sacred battle. They don't want you to fight. Yeah, they want to hold on to your finances. They want you to hold on. They want to hold on to you. This is a Four of Pentacles. This is a Taurus energy. They could be wanting you to think about somebody else. They could be wanting you to watch somebody else. They could be wanting you to see somebody beautiful. A high priestess energy is at the bottom of the deck. They want you to release your battles and hold on to something else, someone else. I'm looking at the high priestess at the bottom of the deck. I'm seeing Four of Pentacles like holding on, give up the fight, and hold on to a high priestess energy. Hmm. So it's like they're just using anybody to cipher energy from from whoever they want to cipher energy from. They're recruiting people. This is gang stalking. Um, I saw something about somebody creating some gang stalking plans. Is this part of the gang stalking plans or gang stalking kit? It sounds like a gang stalking kit. Lord Jesus. Yeah, it's a collaboration. Three of Pentacles. Taurus's plan. Yeah, but it's not working. The Ace of Wands in reverse. So it's not working. It was the thought didn't work out. It fills it out. Something's not working. Yeah, it's been exposed with the Sun card. This collaboration has been exposed. Okay, so yeah, I was right. It's like sometimes I be listening to shit and hearing stuff and it be like, damn, it's like how the fuck these folks come up with shit, they be coming up with some stuff. So yeah, it was a Taurus's plan. Could you know this person specifically? Lena, the Hierophant. She come as some spiritualist. Okay, so focus on your vision. Tell us about that spirit. So this is focus on your vision and you will be rich. You'll be independently wealthy. This is the Virgo energy. This is like independently wealthy. Okay. So they said with the Knight of Cups, with the message of love, the deliverer of love. Remember the messenger of love. This is what you'll be sending. Okay, so I guess they want you to carry this win at all cost energy. They want you to let you know that at this point of the Five of Swords is where it's very important that you have to do and you must do this particular thing. You have to do this with the Five of Swords energy is what I'm picking up. Okay, they telling you this is a must do. You must bring this part home. You must do this part correctly. Okay, so you have the Knight of Cups. So this is the messenger of love now. Okay, once you do this part correctly and to do this part in the proper manner, in the proper form, the proper way, the pillar of strength. The pillar of strength is where they need your crown. Okay, this is justice in reverse. This isn't. They not. That's not. That's not serving as some sort of justice. They want you to know this is not serving as no form of justice. Okay, that is not okay. That's unjust. It's unethical. Okay, so it says for your crown authority leadership in a way they're teaching you an unjust way of delivering love or receiving love or giving love or just dealing in love. period. Okay, then we're gonna go ahead and clarify open door to my dream home. Okay, so this is like open the door to my dream home. Okay, so this could, yeah, this has something to do with them telling you what you're going to reap the benefit of it. This is your crown chakra. They in your mind. They using your heart to get in your mind to get you to persuade to do something. And they're telling you that your things and dreams and stuff that's going to come true. So go ahead and tell me what message do you have for this? Open the door. Yeah, this is part of a collaboration. This is Three of Pentacles. It's like I'm gonna show you how to bring it home. I'm gonna show you how. This is a Taurus energy saying I'm gonna show you how. Yeah, you have to stand your ground. You're gonna stand your ground and show you how with this Three of Pentacles with this Leo and Can't Taurus energy. They're gonna show you how to collaborate and stand your ground in this situation, mentally being headstrong and how to bring your dreams into reality. You'll be able to have your dream home. It's like somebody's telling you a dream home. It's like, oh my God. Wow. Whew. Okay. So a hermit too. So you're working with a hermit in Cancer. No, you're working with a hermit. You're working with the Leo and a Taurus in this collaboration. Okay. So it's how can I reinforce the shift daily? Like they want to know, like, how can I get you to do this every day? How can I get you to do this morning and the evening? How can I get you to do this on a regular? What spirit message do you? Yeah, the spirit say. Yeah, they say just be happy or just be excited about it. But another thing is that their ass has been exposed. You know what I'm saying with the Seven of Swords energy. Okay, the Sun card came out. This is exposure. It's like whatever's done in the dark. It's like if you can't do what you want to do in the light time, if you do only thing that you can do in the dark, if you can't do what you do in the daytime out in public, then normally it's wrong. I say that because I'll take my cards, my reading cards. I'll go sit up at McDonald's. I'll go sit up at Starbucks. I'll go sit up at the park. I'll go take them anywhere because I don't have anything to hide. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing any rituals. I'm not doing what people have their mind wrapped around these cards. You know, so I'm getting them teaching you to do this is in the dark. They teaching you to do this on the low. They teaching you to do this in some whisper, in some silent place where they have to get you alone and by yourself and in your head. They're not having conversation out in public where people can hear you. I'm getting this is more of a secret, but the sun coming being that it is exposed. It's not no longer in the dark. And it's the Seven of Swords energy. So it's like lying, stealing, cheating, conniving, you know. Okay, so that is the energy around these around this here. Okay. I'm not gonna clarify all of them, I'm gonna heal the rest of them, but that was pretty much the gist of what came out underneath each energy. So you can understand now that you are being stalked. Okay, they was after your money. They was thinking about waiting for what you was gonna say about kissing some ass or doing something that they wanted you to do with these women with these flowers. They had you probably been unfazed about the situation. You probably didn't know if you should dust it off. They was letting you know that they wasn't on the run and they wasn't in sheep's clothing. Okay. They probably told you that that they didn't look you up or that they did look you up. Okay, they did look you up. They specifically found you. Okay, they specifically created an offer for you, and they knew that you was broke. Okay, they knew that you probably was bankrupt. They knew that you was in a situation where you needed them for some type of way. You did it out of a fear of abandonment. You didn't want them to leave you. You didn't want a situation to um you didn't want a situation to you didn't want them to leave you in a situation, because you had already taken a loss. Take it how it resonates, but I'm gonna go ahead and heal this energy. Okay. We call them our blessed answers of healing love. I thank you for your sacred knowledge, wisdom, inner strength, your power, your love. Guard my hands, heart, and spirit, my mind, my words. Thank you for your protection and your blessing. Walk with me as I heal my shadows. Okay, my shadows include fear. I authentically share my true self with the world. Fear reveals the visibility. I confidently share my authentic self with the world. Unfulfilled potential. I embrace and nurture my inner talents and allow them to flourish. Soul contracts. I honor and release past soul contracts that no longer serve my highest good. Persecution. I am free to express my true self without the fear of judgment. Loss. I cherish connections, understanding that love transcends time and space. Martyrdom. Sacrificing personal needs and excessively in the past. I honor my needs and practice balance self care. Control issues. I trust the flow of life. I trust the flow of life and release the need to control. Okay, self sacrifice. I honor my needs and balance them with the needs of others. Trauma. Heal past traumas, feeling safe and secure in the present. Okay. Walk with me as I heal this model energy. Okay. This soulmate, this soul trafficking specialist, this shaman, this farmer. Okay. This coroner. Okay. This public figure. Okay, heal their financial flow, heal the magnetic attraction, the divine career purpose, heal the sacred blood activation, heal the energetic protection, heal the astral connections, heal the past life connections, heal the seven of swords energy. I just got a tower. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. Heal the reflection, the cracked reflection, heal the storms, heal the lost, heal the love, heal the blessings, heal their abundance, okay? Their intuition, heal the sun, okay? Heal the three of pentacles, heal the injustice, the two of cups, the four of pentacles, the five of swords in reverse, the eight of pentacles, the nine of pentacles, I'm sorry, the five of cups, the queen of cups, okay? Heal the emperor energy, the six of swords in reverse energy. Okay, heal the six of wands, the knight of pentacles, the three of swords, the chariot in the reverse. Heal the healing my inner child feels safe and heard and loved and the empowered. Heal how I might reinforce this shift daily. Heal the warrior spirit. Heal the open door to my dream home. Heal the focus of my vision, the pillar of my strength, the wisdom, the sacred battles, the healing love, the curiosity, the cosmic timing, the joyful creation, the parental healing, the nine of swords in reverse, the step outside your comfort zone, self, higher self connection. I merge with my eternal self. Heal the self touch, sacred self touch. Heal the enthusiasm. Heal the empath guidance spread. Okay, heal with this Hierophant, this Knight of Swords, this Knight of Cups, this Five of Swords, this Six of Swords, this Chariot. Heal this Temperance, the Queen of Swords, Four of Cups, the Six of Wands, this Bankrupt, this offer, this looking you up, this wolf in sheep's clothing, reversed and non-revert in the upright, the running, reversed and upright, dusted off, the unfazed, kissing ass, fishing for comments. Okay, jackpot. The stalker, he'll just begin and say yes. Heal the herald, the new chapter. Heal the inherited truths and the transformation. Heal the drive for success and the divine clarity of mind. Heal the healing heart, the heart listening. Okay. Heal the patience required. Heal the divine healing. Heal the food, the cleansing rituals, the patience, the releasing attachments, the eclipse. Release the past. My healing journey is sacred and I honor each step I take. Heal the morning rituals, the evening rituals, healing your aura. What speaks don't what they don't say speaks volume. Heal what they say. Follow your dreams. Restore your dreams. Heal what happened last winter, last year. I am sacred vessel of divine energy and creativity. Heal the trust in the unknown. Heal the hidden opportunity and focus brings fulfillment. Heal the block love that was initiated. The infinite potential. Trust my gifts will create impact. Heal the clues to hint to the unknown what's missing. The reflection. Heal the generational curses carried through unspoken trauma. Heal the poison in the drinks and the food. Heal the Cancer, the Aries, the Gemini. Heal the I'm the one in charge for all the bullshit going on in your life. Heal. I need deep healing. Heal Lena, friend. Okay. Heal the fast progress. The take precautions. The making plans. The new worlds. Heal the family dynamics, past life reconciliation, the karmic love, the soul contracts, the money blockages, the financial limitations, the boundaries, the restrictions, the external pressure. Heal the mother wounds and the father wounds. Heal the family dynamics of the toxic love patterns. Remove energies of insecurities, jealousy, envy, hatred, self sabotage, lack of self love, people pleasing, karmic partners, mirror, mirroring partnerships, energy that no longer serves your highest good in and around you forever. Heal the spiritual isolation, the mystic, the shadow patterns, the toxic impact, and the shadow patterns by divine gifts, the curse of knowing, the martyrdom and self sacrifice, the energy imbalances, the distorted visions and false guidance, fear of sharing wisdom, heal the toxic impact on descendants, the struggling with grounding, emotional or psychic attacks, overload, difficulty in trusting intuition, fear of judgment or rejection, unhealed spiritual contracts. I call back my stolen wisdom, energy, and spiritual knowledge that is rightfully mine. I reclaim my spiritual gifts and trust in truth, clarity, and divine alignment. No one holds power over my gifts, my visions, or my connections to the divine. I am free from all false guidance, deceptions, and distortions of spiritual truth. I walk in my highest wisdom, protected and sovereign. I break all the spiritual manipulation and reclaim my power now. I dissolve all illusions that keep me from seeing and speaking the truth. Heal the toxic groups, the toxic satanic groups, the monitoring spirits, the hidden plans, the plots, the conversations, the meetings of evil intention. Remove all toxic evil gossip, slander, hidden agenda, mirroring spirits and energy spells and witches and warlocks and satanic attacks, the confusion spells, the glamour spells, the jar spells. Remove all energies that is not of my highest good, seen and unseen. I am open to receiving all the beautiful blessings in the universe because abundance is my birthright. I'm thankful for the small moments of beauty that surround me because abundance is my birthright. I'm creating the life I've always dreamed of because abundance is my birthright. I attract only positive and uplifting people into my life because abundance is my birthright. The universe is always working in my favor, bringing me good things. I am at peace with myself and the world around me because abundance is my birthright. I welcome all good things with open arms and an open heart because abundance is my birthright. I'm aligned with the energy of abundance and joy because abundance is my birthright. I radiate the warmth, kindness, and unknown positivity wherever I go because abundance is my birthright. I trust that everything in my life is happening for my highest good because abundance is my birthright. I'm a beautiful, powerful, and radiating soul. I choose to focus on all that is good and all that is beautiful in my life because abundance is my birthright. I am constantly growing, evolving, and becoming the best version of myself because abundance is my birthright. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth and transformation because abundance is my birthright. I'm grateful to my present and I look forward to my future because abundance is my birthright. I'm worthy of experiencing joy, love, and peace every day because abundance is my birthright. I believe in my ability to create a life filled with beauty and happiness because abundance is my birthright. My life is filled with beautiful moments of joy and laughter because abundance is my birthright. I'm worthy of all the good things that come into my life because abundance is my birthright. I choose to surround myself with positivity, light, and love because abundance is my birthright. I am at peace with my past, present, and future because abundance is my birthright. I am grateful for the limitless opportunities that exist for me because abundance is my birthright. I attract only good vibes and positive energy into my life because abundance is my birthright. I am deserving of the beauty life has to offer because abundance is my birthright. I trust in the power of my thoughts to create my reality because abundance is my birthright. I'm grateful for all the abundance that flows into my life because abundance is my birthright. I allow myself to experience all the love, beauty, and joy the world has to offer because abundance is my birthright. Every day I step into more of my true power and authenticity because abundance is my birthright. I choose happiness, peace, and love every day because abundance is my birthright. I am the creator of my own beautiful reality because abundance is my birthright. I am open to new experiences that bring beauty and growth into my life because abundance is my birthright. I'm thankful for the love and the support that surrounds me because abundance is my birthright. I radiate confidence, kindness, and grace because abundance is my birthright. I trust the process of life and I know I'm always supported because abundance is my birthright. I attract all the love, the success, and beauty I deserve because abundance is my birthright. Every breath I take fills me with peace and tranquility because abundance is my birthright. I am grateful for the abundance in my life and I welcome more because abundance is my birthright. I am open to receiving love and joy and abundance from the universe because abundance is my birthright. My life is beautiful, expression of love, gratitude, and peace because abundance is my birthright. I am deserving of success, happiness, and abundance because abundance is my birthright. I am grateful for each new opportunity to grow and expand because abundance is my birthright. I'm surrounded by beauty and I embrace it fully because abundance is my birthright. Every day is an opportunity for me to create something beautiful because abundance is my birthright. I'm worthy of the love, success that comes my way because abundance is my birthright. I choose to see the beauty in every person, in every situation because abundance is my birthright. I trust that my future holds even greater beauty and happiness because abundance is my birthright. I am filled with light and love and positive energy because abundance is my birthright. I am grateful for all the blessings in my life, big and small. I am deserving of the love of my dreams and I am creating it now because abundance is my birthright. I am thankful for the love and the beauty that I have within me because abundance is my birthright. I am thankful for the love and the beauty I have within me because abundance is my birthright. I radiate peace, love, and beauty to everyone I meet because abundance is my birthright. I trust in the divine timing of the universe because abundance is my birthright. I'm grateful for all the lessons life has taught me because abundance is my birthright. I am deserving of the love, the joy, and the success life has to offer because abundance is my birthright. I attract positive energy and uplifting experiences because abundance is my birthright. I choose peace, happiness, and positivity in every moment because abundance is my birthright. My life is a beautiful journey and I am grateful for every step because abundance is my birthright. I am thankful for the beauty in my life and I'm open to receiving more because abundance is my birthright. I am the embodiment of love, grace, and beauty because abundance is my birthright. My intuition guides me in every decision I make because abundance is my birthright. I honor my inner strength and power because abundance is my birthright. I'm worthy of all the love and blessings the universe has to offer because abundance is my birthright. My body is a sacred vessel and I cherish it deeply because abundance is my birthright. I trust the flow of life and embrace its natural realm because abundance is my birthright. I celebrate my femininity with confidence and pride because abundance is my birthright. I am a radiant expression of divine feminine energy because abundance is my birthright. I honor my emotions as my source of wisdom because abundance is my birthright. I am connected to the creative energy of the universe because abundance is my birthright. Ashe, amen, and so it is. Ashe, amen, and so it is. Yeah, so thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching. I'm going to do another live, okay? I want to go ahead and end this reading now. And I just want to encourage the people that is experiencing what I just saw to let them know that they are healed, they are healed, they are healed, to receive the healing, to forgive themselves and to forgive others, and to make wise choices when it comes to their body, when it comes to their dreams and hopes and their visions and putting it in the hands of other people and trying to help other people other than helping themselves first. Okay. And just, just be more mindful and to understand that when it comes to your blessing and when it comes to wanting and desiring things in life, that you can have it. You can have it. And you don't have to go through anyone else to have it. You don't have to sell your body. You don't have to use your sacred vessel for anyone else's benefit. Okay? You don't have to use your body, your vessel, your mind, your gifts for anybody else's benefit. Just to use it for yourself and just to have, and to just want everything good for yourself and to know that your ancestors and the love of God will supply your needs according to your riches and glory in Christ Jesus. And that's all you need. I mean, it really breaks my heart to know that people are being used like that. It really did. But I want to go ahead and pull an angel number. I want to pull an angel number, and I want to share mm, an angel number. It says mindset shift, releasing fear and spiritual progress. Number 3131. And the 111 awakening wish fulfillment portal is open to you now. Okay, so know that whatever wishes that you wish for, anything that you desire, anything that you hope to change, anything that you want for yourself, you would want for someone else equally. Just ask for those things. And also angel number 830, your creativity, and trust in the manifestation and the message from the divine that was guided to you. Something important is happening in your life. And angel number 6060, love and harmony and nurturing connections, emotional healing is yours. Okay. So know that, receive that, forgive yourself and forgive others. Remember to put God first and to speak, open up, let you know your ancestors are here. They hear you. They're there to guide you and support you on this journey, and that they love you. Okay, so I'll come back with more messages, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.